City commuting is changing and the new TVS Orbiter wants to be your daily companion. It's compact, electric, and it claims to offer a good mix of range and features. And today, we are going to give you a detailed first look of how the Orbiter can fit in your urban lifestyle. But before we get going, if you are new to our channel, do subscribe and do hit that bell notification for the latest news, reviews and updates from the world of cars and bikes from Car and Bike. TVS has approached the Orbiter with a minimalistic straight line design, and it is pretty much visible with the proportions of this electric scooter. Right from the front, you have got a straight nose look, and even the other body panels, as you go along the length of the scooter, you got these straight lines that are going across the length. There are some curves on the side panel, but the overall approach has been a minimalistic straight line approach. The same can be seen for the front fender as well. You got a straight cut slash cut coming down, and then you got these straight lines which give it a bit of a dynamic character. And with that, can definitely say the inclusion of different colored panels gives it a different look. At the front, you get reflector type LED. So you got two LED pods for the low beam and the center pod is for the high beam. You get a clear windscreen and it's got a slit as well. And then the mirrors have been borrowed from the iQube. In terms of the lighting, while the LED headlamp is here and it moves with the steering, you have got these fixed LED DRLs and turn indicators. So the entire bar works as an LED, and when you turn the indicator on, this light converts into your turn indicator. So that being said, there are around 6 color options that you can opt for the Orbiter in. Do let us know your thoughts about the design of the Orbiter in the comments. So let's have a quick look at the dash of the TVS Orbiter. And as you can see, it's a minimalistic look, but there are a lot of common things that you usually see on scooters, and there are some things that are uncommon. So as for the instrument console, you get a 5.5-inch color LCD, and you have got a couple of things that are showcased over here. You put in a drive mode, you get an audible beep to notify you about that. You have got a speedo, you've got a battery percentage, you have got a distance to empty, then you also have got a odo, and then you got 2 trip meters, you got the clock, and you got a regen meter as well. And the left side of the instrument console is dedicated to the TVS Smart X Connect. So once your phone is connected with the device, then you can use it for call alerts, for your turn-by-turn navigation and other alerts, and also it will include the geofencing feature with which you can notify your saved contacts about your periphery where you are riding the scooter. Then while you have got the regular on-off high beam, low beam switch, and the pass is at the bottom. For the turn indicator switch on, and then this is the ignition switch on the right. You get 2 ride modes. You get eco and city mode. So 2 ride modes for that. And the 2 interesting buttons that are present on over here is cruise control, and on the right you get park assist. So cruise control is a nifty feature that TVS has included for a commuter scooter. While it has been around for a good while, it is something new that is entering in the commuter space. To activate it, you have to be upwards of 20 kmph, and once you are rolling, you have to press the switch once. It will tell you that the system has been activated, and you confirm it again to engage it by pressing the button once again. So then, and to deactivate it, you simply have to press the mode button or just tap the brakes. And if you want to throttle even furthermore, you have to add more speed beyond the set speed for the cruise control. And before going to the button on the right, the scooter also comes with hill hold assist. So when the scooter is on a gradient, you can just hold the brakes for 1.5 seconds and the hill hold assist function will get activated, which will hold the scooter for up to 3 minutes, which we feel is more than enough in our daily day use. And while if you had to park the scooter on an inclined surface, you always have this dedicated rear parking brake. So that makes your life a lot more simpler. So coming to the switch on the right, you get a park assist function. So once the scooter drive is on, all you have to do is press the rear brake and the park assist. So right now it's in forward mode. Crawling speed is up to around 8 kmph, and in reverse it is up to regular walking speed, it's on 3, and I'm on an inclined surface, which I think is very convenient, especially when you are in a place where you have bags kept over here and you're in a parking lot but you want to move around. So this really makes your life a lot more simpler. Next, let's talk about the convenience and the ergonomics of the TVS Orbiter. You have got a small cubby space wherein you can keep your mobile phone, wallet and knickknacks, and you have a USB Type A charging port to keep your devices connected on the go. Then you have a tow hook over here which can carry up to 3 kgs, and then this floorboard space, this distance is of 290 mm, so that should be able to handle a small size suitcase or your laptop bag or other groceries. And speaking of space, the Orbiter comes with a 34-liter undersea storage, 1 liter more than the Jupiter 110 and the 125. And because of that, you can store underneath not one but two half-face helmets. And that means a lot of space for storage. And you have a rubber matting at the bottom, so any delicate items also should not get scuffed or damaged while you are on the go. And one interesting feature that you will notice under the seat is that there are these Easter eggs. You have got the satellite, you have got this circular planetary kind of thing that looks like the Jupiter, and then you have the map of the world with India in the center. It's quite a nice addition to have on something like this. Then moving on to the ergonomics for the rider, I am 5'7" and the seat height is at 763 mm. Moving to the pillion seat, you have got these flush pegs that be kicked out. You have got these grab rails to hold on to. I think the length of the seat is somewhere around 845 mm. Now, moving to the cycle pass and the platform for the TVS Orbiter, you might be wondering whether this scooter is based on the iQube. Well, that's not the case. TVS has completely built the chassis from the ground up, and it has been designed to keep it rigid. At the same time, also solve its purpose of keeping it light. The curb weight is around 112. So that being said, it has been designed in that manner. And one interesting feature that you'll notice about the scooter is that it gets a 14-inch front and a 12-inch rear. Now the hub motor is mounted at the rear wheel, and at the front you get a similar styled square boxy lined alloy wheel design. Other things that are there on the scooter is that you get only drum brake option. There is no disc brake option as such. So drum brakes at both ends, but you have got combi braking system, so wherein when you apply the rear brake, a certain percentage of the force will be provided at the front as well. And these tires are the e-torque tires from Eurogrip, which have been specially designed for the Orbiter for maximum efficiency in terms of low rolling resistance, and also provide the necessary grip levels. Moving to the suspension, you get a telescopic front end, and at the rear you get a twin shock absorber setup with a 5-step preload setting. And that pretty much is when it comes to the cycle parts of the TVS Orbiter. Now a quick look at the powertrain. So the battery pack is located in the lower section, and you've got these air vents for the air to pass and keep the battery section cool, the temperature optimized. So you get a 3.1 kilowatt hour battery pack. and that is paired to a 2.5 kilowatt motor. It's a hub mounted motor, and in this combination it has got a charging time of 0 to 80 in 4 hours and 10 minutes. That can be done with the help of the charging port over here, and you get a 650 watt charger along with it. As far as the battery warranty is concerned, TVS is offering 3 years or up to 50,000 kilometer battery warranty, and apart from that you can extend it by another 2 more years given your usage and application. So then there you go, the TVS Orbiter is positioned below the TVS iQube, and it is priced just under a lakh, 99,900 to be precise. And for that sticker price, this is what you get. Do let us know in the comments what you think about the design, the features, the tech, and the 14-12 wheel setup, and the overall design, what TVS has gone with this EV offering. And that being said, the very next day we are going to have a short format ride experience version of how this scooter is to ride. So do stay tuned to our social media channel and also on YouTube Shorts for that. And as for the long format detailed ride experience review is what we are going to be doing with the scooter once we get it back in our hometown, wherein we are going to cover all the factors with regards to its performance, with regards to the mileage, and how it overall performs in the real nature, in the real environment where we are going to be riding this. So that being said, I am Janak Saurabh and I will meet you in the next video. But if you have liked this video, do consider giving it a like and do share it with your friends. Thank you for watching Car and Bike.